So intention is simply knowing, why am I paying attention? What's important? What do I care about? Our intention really sets the compass of our heart. It says, this is the direction I want to go. This is what I actually care about. And you may have noticed we forget. We forget what we actually value. We forget what's most important. So the most important thing is simply to remember the most important thing, right? What's most important to you? So this is my son, Jackson, and I want to share a story about intention. A few years ago, when he was 8, I was away teaching in Europe, and I was gone for 2 weeks. And it was the longest we'd ever been apart. And so on the plane ride home from Copenhagen, I started getting really anxious. I'd missed him terribly, and I was worried I'd kind of ruined our attachment connection, and I was away too long. And instead of spiraling into that pit of parental guilt, right, I'm not enough, I set a very clear intention. When I get home, I'm going to spend the first 24 hours with Jackson. I'm not going to unpack, check mail. I'm just going to let him know, I'm home, you're safe, I love you. So I get home, it's a beautiful day in California, and we both love the beach. So we decided to go to the beach together, and I start packing up the perfect picnic and getting all his beach gear together, and I'm out at the car packing up, I'm waving to the neighbors like, I'm home, see what a good mom I am? You know this isn't gonna end well. So I walk back in and I say, hey Jackson, you ready to go? And he's like, nah, I don't feel like it. I'm like, what? We're gonna go to the beach and I'm gonna show you how much I love you. So he gets on his swim shorts and we're walking out the door, and I'm already at the car, ready to go, packed up. And he's sitting on our front porch. And I say, hey Jackson, let's go. He doesn't even look up. And I notice I start to get impatient. I'm kind of in my agenda mode. I want to get to the beach in time for the perfect picnic and the sunlight. And then luckily I remembered my intention. What's most important? Oh yeah, I just want to reconnect with my son. So I walk back over to where he's sitting, and he's actually sitting there looking at these ants. And so I sit down next to him, and we're watching the ants. And after a couple of moments, I feel his little body begin to soften. And I feel his shoulder lean into my shoulder. I feel the sun on our backs. And that was it. That was the most important thing. But we forget. So part of mindfulness is simply remembering our intention. What is most important?